Hi, Divine Feminines. This is a twin flame reading, how the Divine Masculine is feeling about you. Today, in the next couple weeks. Don't mind the noise in the back. It's the kids. They have a holiday in lieu of Victoria Day here in Canada. Just hold on. Can you guys just keep it, Sarah? Just down a little bit, please. Thank you. Anyways, the Divine Masculine right now, he's very much in his quiet power right now, because he's the King of Pentacles, which is a man with that's more focused on practical matters. He's solid, calm, dependable, and very hardworking. And they like finishing all their projects. They can be shrewd at times and astute, and they just like waste and always have an eye for a bargain. But when the pentacle is with the king, it could mean a move, or some sort of financial advisor. But that could be, he could be going through a divorce or something. But I'm seeing from my guides are telling me that right now he is in judgment of himself. Right now he's looking at everything. He is right now in his quiet power, and he's looking at things in a mellow way. And he's judging, and well, there could be some sort of dispute that he's going through, but he's trying to come together and find some sort of common ground, right? But he's mainly looking at himself on his manners and his conversations with his Divine Feminine, and also how when he was around her, he acted all cool and detached, right? Cool and detached, right? And right now he's really taking a wise and sober look at himself. Because right up here we have the Tower moment. I'll bring these two cards up. He had a Tower moment. Something changed his life. Something drastic. It was like a shock. A realization. Right? The card reads, a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free from procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that change brings. Okay? But you have the Knight of Cups reversed. What do I have to say? Yeah, he's really looking at his cruelness, and how he was the seducer and the heartbreaker, and how he's treated women, with his one-night stands, his detachment in every relationship. Sometimes he overworked, right? He was into his pentacles over here with the King of Swords and the King of Pentacles, right? And he's looking at all the cunning and manipulative behavior that happened. Also, this could have just happened to him by someone who he thought loved him. Okay. Because this also could be a broken engagement, commitment phobia, and he's looking at all that. Like, also for others, he's obsessed with you, Divine Feminine, and he's right now very heartbroken, and he's really obsessed with you and stalking you. Okay. And right now he's emotionally dysfunctional when it comes to you. He's stressed and he's lustful for you right now.
So Auntie Rose fired her sister because
or this could be a lover leaving from him. That was cruel, right? But right now, he's stuck in the past with the Six of Cups, Six of Raphael. It says, embrace your inner child, new friends, or rekindle friendship, children, or childhood, right? There could be childhood wounds. They just told me number 9, life. I'm going to look at life path. I just have to look at the numbers here. Here we are. Okay, that's enough. Lower your voice, please. Okay. Here we are. Life path number 9. Let's see. I'm a 9. And I'm going to let you know. Okay. 0. 7. 7s are spiritual path, by the way. Okay. Okay, the number 9 path. Number 9. They're saying your initials are either an R or an I, which my first name initials is an R, and I know somebody with an I. First name is spelled with an I. Okay, this is about the two of you twins here. Okay, 9s are about the hermit, right? Inner work. And this is your soul mission. This is his soul mission right now. And he's highly intuitive right now. And he's having spiritual enlightenment and awakenings right now. Because 9 is the vibration of the hermit, it's actually looking within, and that's what he's doing. He's looking at, like, yes, he's cheering in this, but in actuality, he's actually taking a look at everything, at every emotion from the first time. He's actually, he's feeling what you're feeling. Like, I'm seeing like old smells, old feelings, some sort of flashback or a vivid memory of a dream about him. And they're talking also about you guys meeting each other, because the star card's here, and then there's the communication, the sudden and important communication coming in. Okay, this is the divine masculine right now, and right now he's kind of burnt out because he's going through a major transformation right now. It's been a death, and it's been extremely painful. The divine feminine has gone through this already. He has not, right? He was too busy in the material world looking after his pentacles, right? And he wasn't thinking of his higher mind at that time. And he's looking and trying to understand what happened. Because with the Three of Wands reversed, I'm going to move the camera, just going to try to anyways a little bit for you guys. Girls. Okay. So where was I? Yes, right. Still not showing you, but let's try. Anyways, I'll bring it up. There. We have the Three of Gabrielle. For you, it's reversed, and then we have the Six of Cups upright. No. Anyways, opposite for you. There we are. Oh, it doesn't matter. Anyways, he's looking back at how stubborn he was and his refusal to accept the truth. And this hit him hard because there's been a lot of because he's had to learn how to let go and let God. He's so used to being in control. I'm just trying to see if the Emperor showed up here. Right? And self-esteem issues. But he is, because the ones that are being stalked by their divine masculine is they're saying the past, coming back from the past. Mistakes have been made, and they need to be revisited. And they're saying he's only focusing on the big picture, and he needs to go back to the beginning. With the Three of Wands reversed, he could be working himself up into temper, which is affecting him internally. And this is passion, and with this, he needs to be careful, because the strength, and if he's not in control of his temper or the pain, he needs to get rid of that pain. It's going to affect his heart. Okay? Yeah. Yes, I see heartburn coming through. I just heard those words, heartburn. Okay? Which he burned your heart, right? Which makes sense, right? Things were not balanced. Next we have something's not finished, and he knows it. He knows it's unfinished with you. He didn't show up. Didn't speak the truth. He disappointed you. It was unbalanced. He gave you crumbs. Okay? He gave you crumbs. He gave you nothing. And you deserved better. Okay? I'm just trying to get some more messages. Let me just put those out. Yeah, like it didn't end well with you two. It was very unbalanced. And there's been no closure. And he's hoping for communication. But there might be a lot of people around. And I just heard he's hoping to catch you when you're by yourself. Or maybe he prefers being around people. Now, also, they just informed me right now that there is a great deal of communication between the two of you right now through the third eye. And see here, it's reversed, and they're telling me to concentrate on the horns there and where they're pointing, right? They're communicating from source, right? From their higher selves every night, every day, right? And you might not be able to see it, but it's there. But they just told me with this card, this is telling they want the divine feminines and the divine masculines, if there's any listening, that you need to work on your throat chakras, which I think is number 5, if I recall. I'm just going to quickly look it up. Yes, the 5th chakra. And it governs the way we express ourselves, the way we communicate with ourselves and with others. When it comes to yes, there might be some codependency, thyroid issues, throat issues, imbalances, and unclear thoughts, and real nervousness that he's having right now during this spiritual transformation. But it's telling you that you might need to work on your throat chakra. And I'm telling you, you can do it through meditation, but there's an easier way. There's the binaural beats and isochronic tones. And there's a bunch of twin flame healing music, and to work on all your chakras. I'm going to have a list down below if you want to check out the healing music and the tones and beats to raise your vibration, which will raise the vibration of Earth, which will raise the vibration of the divine masculine and the divine feminine too. Because there are divine feminines on the low vibration. Like they're just at the beginning of, or they're not as far into the journey as some of the others, because there's been a bunch of you that are in the process of reuniting, There's been a lot of synchronicities, a lot of bumping into, and the bumping into is planned, by the way. Just letting you know that, by the Divine Masculine, and that's either you or him. I'm just saying, because I am sometimes Divine Masculine. My masculine side comes out, and I'm sure with a Divine Masculine, he also has a feminine side. It's yin and yang. Okay, but they also just informed me, I'm sorry to do this. There's nines. Oh, because of the 9 life path. They're also saying that 9 often represents pain and sadness, and if you're on life path number 9, and it's for letters, if your name has R and I in it, you really need to work on your forgiveness, right? Like you've been battered just like this swan in Swan Lake, right? Lots of games, lots of manipulation. The witch killed her ducklings, and the witch turned her into a swan first, and then she gave birth to ducklings. And it was the king who finally noticed the white swan, and he demanded it to be brought to him. And it went straight into his arms, and then she transformed into his feminine, his true love. Okay? And that's what life path number 9 has been. It's been a real game, a real mind game, real mind fuck. Okay? I'm just saying, on both sides, not just, it goes both ways, yin and yang. You guys mirror each other. You both play the same games, always have. It's like in the beginning, it's like, oh really, you're going to ignore me? I'm going to ignore you for 6 months, right? Stuff like that. Also, they're saying for some of you number 9s on the life path, you should be working in the arts and magic. Okay? And learning the truth. Also, self-examination and reflection is what the Divine Masculine is going through. He's learning what compassion is and what real empathy is and communication. Okay? He's going through it right now. And he's also finding out what universal laws and karma is all about. He's been looking into his life purpose. His soul purpose is to serve. 9s are also about acting with diplomacy. Okay? So, it's time to end and act with diplomacy. Work on your throat chakra. And you'll get the confidence and strength through acts of kindness. that's also his passion for you, is how he's feeling about you. I see the sperm, so some of them want to have children with you. Yeah, he's trying to control the good and evil. He wants balance. And he wants balance between, oh my goodness, the divine masculine and the divine feminine. I just saw divine masculine in the clouds whispering in the divine feminine's ear. For some, this guy has a almost like a beard, mustache. He's balding at the top for some, and he's whispering in your ear for whoever that this is for. Yeah, he's learning about the duality of good and evil. And yes, he says he knows that you are his other half. Right? He separated two souls, right? But you've always been connected, because sideways it's a big C, right? So that's what they wanted me to let you know. Oh boy. And now with the, sorry, hurt my back. The Page of Wands reversed. Yeah, he's reflecting on how he made the wrong decision, picked the wrong one. That he was juggling you and someone else for some. Left you out in the cold. And it took all your strength to manage your emotions, your life. Okay, because you always felt like you were going to fall over the edge. Thank you. And for others, your life has been like that. You've always felt something missing in the pentacle world. And you've had to be really, really strong with the strength. So this adds up to 7, which is the 7th crown, which is the energy of the divine. Okay. Now 7s. I'm just looking at my numbers here, just learning them, and I actually like them better. Sorry, overweight. There we are. Hey, 7. Where is it? 5, 6, 7. Yeah, he's working, but he's also searching for the truth. This is 7's adding up, is searching for the truth of why he did what he did, and why he felt like something was missing. You were missing, and he didn't know it was you. They're telling me because, okay, if you're a 7, You are, your name has a G, P, or a Y. Okay. And the sevens are the searcher for truth. It's a highly spiritual number. That has to do with your intuition, inner wisdom, and deep inner knowing. He's always known this passion. And you guys, actually, they're telling me you've known since childhood. This, whoever this is speaking to. Okay. And also, he's having faith. And he's getting synchronicities, numbers, symbols. Every day from the universe, they're sending him stuff that reminds him of you. And it's not little things. The sevens are also about, he wants to manifest faith and endurance, the ability to bear hardships. He likes the way that I just got how the divine feminine, some of you are really, you have quick wit. You could be at that time in the Queen of Swords energy, right? A little bit of a loner, very much independent, right? Yeah, and you've for some of you, you're different. I just heard. Okay. Oh, lovers, lovers, lovers. Okay, well, first we have the page, which is reversed. I think we kind of overwent it, but yeah, he's kind of being pessimistic right now. Okay. Energy's gone down, right? Might be having loud mouths, tantrums, especially the ones that are being stalked, and it's not a very good decision that he's doing. Yeah, and he, for others, he knows that he needs the courage and the strength because he hasn't finished. There's a lack of, he started something and he needs to finish it. He needs to finish this, and he needs to finish his behavior and quit being the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. So I have 6 here. So a 6 is, you know, about sacred souls coming together and desire. It's like hidden raptures, a divine blessed union. It's a choice between your head and your heart. Okay. And of course, the ruling is Mercury. I'm wondering if Mercury, oh no, Venus too. Venus. Yeah, the astrological sign for lovers is Gemini, which means partnership, communication, questions and facts. It's related to the devil,
No, just save it just in case.
Okay.
I'm never going to change my mind. I like being a ghost painter. You're not a painter. I do paint sometimes.
There might have been some sort of travel cancellation or something, maybe because of a move. Okay, for some of them.
Your arms can't move, but you can do it.
Yeah.
Maybe a new recipe, but thanks. You're welcome.
Yeah, he's really
She makes me a
in
recipe.
conflict,
A painting.
you know, with the Lovers and the Page of Wands.
That's why I
Yeah, and he's taking a look. Yeah, he's taking a look at everything, all of his games, his immaturity, right, with his passions, his immoral addictions and behaviors. He's looking at his lack of self-esteem for this love. Okay. Right now, he might be in, or is going to be further in the near future, is in the low vibrational energies. So the higher, what they're saying is the higher your vibration, you raise your vibration, the better it'll help your divine masculine while he's going through this difficult transformation. Okay, so a lot here. There's, you know, Scorpio, got to do with sexual organs and with the divine masculine, going through major transformation of actually looking at the way he treated you, like as a sex object. He treated you like all the rest, even though he knew you were different. Okay? So I'm going to just ask the angels quickly. This reading is going a little longer than I expected, but okay, so angels have to say to their divine. Oops. Sorry, I forgot.
Oh, I just want to make a design. I'm trying to make a dress for her. Because she's getting ready for a chef. I don't really
There are tears. I'm seeing tears fall. And he's trying to hold in his tears. But he's hoping and praying. Okay. Divine feminists. They're telling you that you need to, they're sending you messages. Divine masculine is sending you messages. And you will easily hear and receive the messages if you daydream. Relax and open your mind to receive without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. Okay. They want you to start daydreaming about what you want for yourself. I just heard with or without. They want you to find something that's just for you. It has nothing to do with the divine masculine. Okay? For others, they're telling me the more you daydream, positive thoughts. The faster he'll come in. Okay? The higher vibration. Then it won't be so hard when he's going through the death, because it's hard. The death is, some people barely have come out of it, like a, I don't mean minor death experience, I mean like tragic. Like with the sun reverse, this could be like having to deal with some childhood abuse. Could be sexual, right? Something like that. Something that was fed into him about love. Okay? That he's taking a look at. He's going through a transformation. Now the ones that are getting stalked, okay, I'm just ask the angels for the ones that are getting stalked. Oh, okay, I just got the message that some of the divine masculines know that you are being stalked by somebody. Okay? They know what's going on, and they're intensely worried about it. They're actually not sleeping because of this. Okay. Yeah, and the divine masculine saying you need to call the authorities, whoever this is for. Like yesterday. But they're sending you hearts of love and letting you know that you're safe. They're blowing bubbles. Yeah, they're.
Then why do I feel ectoplasm all over me? Because of course.
Okay. Because there's 3. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So what they're saying is you're under protection.
She can go through force fields.
And the people around you are protected, but you need to call the police because there's other people that it's going to affect. Okay? That's just for the ones that are being stalked. Let's see if I get anything else quickly. Yeah, somebody has a broken heart. It could be the divine masculines who are stalking you. So if this is your divine masculine who's stalking you, they're saying send him bubbles of love. Go outside and go blow bubbles. And he might see you and think, that's what I got. That's it. And I hope that everyone has a wonderful, great week. And hopefully I'll be talking to you soon. If not, that's just because life is surprising in some ways. Take care. Bye.